5. bölüm. Remaster. Şimdi en son bir müze görevini yapıyorduk. Müzede MJ ile vesaire bir şeyler oldu.
I understand we have another low information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spike. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
Almost morning. Mr. Lee will be here soon. I could use a snack.
Donata. Alcohol feasts.
Mr. Lee's usually in his office now.
Fotoğraflar mı değil mi?
You guys holding up all right?
This moron thinks I'm going to move in with my daughter.
Hey, that'd be great.
She hasn't asked. She's not gonna. I'm not going anywhere.
You don't know that. Nobody does.
Well, I'm not going anywhere. That's a promise.
Bize iyi oyunlar. Şurada ne var lan? Bakalım. Ha bak, bir şey var.
Partnership with restaurants and grocery stores works great. Any surplus food comes right here.
Archie. Tam buradan gidecekmişiz.
Peter, what can I do for you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Lee. I have a friend, Mary Jane. She's a reporter. She's doing a story on art imports, and she found this piece. She wanted an expert opinion on it, and I know you have a degree.
And this might be the first time I actually get to use it. Let's see what you have. Interesting. Where'd she find it?
I'm really not sure. What is it?
Replica of an antique Chinese opera piece. I haven't seen one in years. This symbol here roughly translates to demon.
Demon?
My father read me ghost stories with that mask and symbol in it when I was young. Scared the hell out of me. Peter, listen. That mask, it could be connected to dangerous people. Mary Jane might want to find a different story.
Do you think she's in trouble?
I don't know. Why take the risk?
Hey.
The symbol inside the mask means demon. It really spooked Mr. Lee. Never seen him like that. He even said you should drop the story.
Fat chance. Do you think Mr. Lee knows more than he's letting on?
No, I think he just had a weird flashback or something. I know his childhood was pretty traumatic.
Yeah, makes sense. Demons, huh? Catchy name. Okay, gotta get writing. See you soon.
Well, that went about as well as I could have hoped.
Şey,
Peter, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
What about my dog?
Hmm. Okay.
Got some time to kill before Doc needs me at the lab. Let's do a little Spidey workout in the city.
Şimdi yan görevler falan mı vardı? Ha işte bak mesela bir tanesi burada. Örümcek adam. P. Ben şu anda 800 metreymiş.
Spider-Man, I need help.
You okay, ma'am?
Carmen, and I'm fine. It's my husband Rodrigo. He's been acting weird, and I just found out he's meeting this woman.
Well, listen, I'm not the best person to help with relationship problems.
It's not like that. I think she's involved with bad people. Rodrigo might be in real trouble. He's scared, but he won't tell me anything.
I can check it out. Any idea when he's meeting her next?
Tonight, by the detox center in Greenwich.
Okay. Don't worry, Carmen. I'll find out what's going on.
Ya da bunlarla uğraşıyoruz şimdi.
Detox center's not far. Carmen just sent me Rodrigo's picture. Let's see if I can find it. That's Rodrigo. He's really nervous. That woman doesn't seem like a girlfriend. I'll get a photo and see if Carmen recognizes her.
You better not hold anything back.
Why would I? If that picture gets out, my life's over.
Give me the plans and it's wrong.
Bad angle. Need to get it straight on.
Very nice. Huh. Interesting.
Ay bir açıyı neden bulacağım oğlum?
Just what I needed.
Aldım.
Looks good. Remember, tell anyone about this, and I leak the photo.
Plans. This sounds bigger than I thought. I better follow the blackmailer and find out how big. Carmen, I'm uploading a photo to you. Does this woman look familiar?
No, I've never seen her. What were they talking about?
Sounds like she's blackmailing him. She mentioned something about plans.
My husband works security at a casino in Atlantic City.
She could be planning a heist, but I'll need more evidence before I can do anything.
Let me know if I can help.
All right. I'm gonna see where she's taking the plans. I'll be in touch. Another victim or an accomplice? Looks like it's the underside of the High Line.
Took you long enough. Get it?
Yeah. As soon as he saw the photo, he fell in line.
Rodrigo always was a sucker. Boss will be happy.
Tavan alışan olmak için heh,
There's a weak spot.
Gotcha!
tamam.
Gotta catch my train. I wanna keep the boss around. That's gonna be our biggest school yet.
Hell yeah.
How many people are in on this? I've got to follow him.
Metroya mı indim ya?
He'll
Şaka
spot me in
mısın?
the subway. Need to track him from up here. Where's he getting off? Tapping into the train system should help me follow the train's path.
Nasıl izleyeceğim ben bunu? Ha, şu yere aldım benimki. Tamam.
Carmen, the blackmailer met some guy under the High Line. Sounded like he knew your husband. I'm sending you the photo.
That's Deshaun, Rodrigo's best friend from college. He went to prison years ago on a robbery charge.
Casino plans and a criminal record. Not a great combination. I need to find out who else is in on it.
If they're hitting the casino, they'll need at least a wheelman and a safecracker. I watch a lot of heist movies.
Sounds like it. I'll let you know what I find out. End of the line. I should head over near the subway exit, wait for him to get out. He's heading for that office building.
Got the plans, boss. It's right. It's practically a kid.
Can't trust him. Anyway, it's done. He's already picking up our signal.
Lavuğun resmini almam lazım. Burayı hedeflemek için. Heh. Tamamdır.
All right. Roman's ready and we are running late. Let's go.
They're on the move. I have all the evidence I need. Now I just have to stop that car.
Tamam, artık aksiyon başlıyor.
What the hell? Spider-Man!
Ne haber? Olur. Bir tane kaldı.
love it when a plan falls apart. Hey, Carmen. Your husband's pal and his team just had their trip to beautiful Atlantic City canceled.
Thank you. I spoke to Rodrigo. That blackmail photo shows him driving the night Deshaun committed the robbery. But Rodrigo didn't know about it. He was just picking up his friend.
I've got a contact on the force. She'll help Rodrigo, especially if he'll agree to testify about the blackmail.
He will. Or I'll show him he needs to be a lot more afraid of me than Deshaun. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Hello?
Peter, it's Dr. Octavius.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Lance Corporal Texador is here for a fitting.
I totally forgot. I didn't forget. I just, I'll be there soon.
His tardiness is starting to become a pattern. Come on, Parker. You're better than this.
He's right. How did I lose track of time?
Yanlışlar şurayı da açalım bari.
Robbery in progress. Suspects are armed. Approach with caution. Officers needed on scene and...
Peter, Mr. Lee spoke to me. He seemed worried. Are you into something dangerous?
Oh, it's just a story Mary Jane's investigating. Don't worry, I'll make sure she's careful.
Please tell me you two are back together.
We're talking again. Baby steps. I hope I didn't upset Mr. Lee.
He's just concerned. I was actually touched by how concerned. I knew he liked you. He admires how dedicated you are to helping others. I think you remind him of himself when he was younger. Both orphans, both so smart.
Well, the admiration's mutual. You've got a good boss, May.
I'll tell him you said so. Love you, Peter.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't need you here right now, right?
Ben nasıl olacağım bunu? Ha buradaymış lan. Ben de nereye gidiyorum ya? Nereye atıyorsun kanka abi ya?
Gotta be a special kind of crazy to rob a storefront in the city Spider-Man protects. I called you guys a ride. It'll be the one with the flashing red and blue lights.
Burada bir çanta var. Yukarıda.
When the vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Şimdi bir de bu binanın bir fotoğrafı var. Tamamdır. Aldım.
Available units? Possible narcotics sale reported. Nearest officer, please proceed to Roseville.
Benim geçişte hiç bitmiyor. Şuradaki çantayı da almış olalım böylece.
Drug deals and criminals. Let's go together like cookies and milk. Oh, come on, fellas. We can't keep ducking income tax like this. I'm losing him. Gotta catch up. Just drop me off at the jail. No reason. Now that's just rude. Here's your stuff. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss it? No.
Local units, we've got reports of a mugging. Officers needed at the yards. Please copy.
Kanka şu çantayı almak istiyorum artık. Salın bana da yani.
Rise! And no more muggers. I love a happy ending.
Şöyle bir çantam var, onu alayım.
Local units, need a response to a robbery. Suspects are armed. Witness report.
The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that.
Attention units, we've just received a report of a break-in.
Uğraşamayacağım şu an, kusura bakma.
Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
Okay. Şey kaçırdık, neyse.
How does it work? Just like a natural arm. You think of what you want it to do, and...
Yes. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
This site's been declared a safety hazard.
Stop that right now! This is highly sensitive equipment. That's it. I'm calling the mayor's office directly.
Peter Parker, how the hell are you?
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Osborn.
Oh, please. How long have we known each other? It's Mr. Mayor. It's Norman. Norman!
Norman, what do you think you're doing?
The grant agreement you signed has strict safety provisions. This isn't your first violation.
Those were excused.
By me. We should have confiscated this equipment long ago.
But I've had a breakthrough.
Thank you for your great service to our country. These folks will escort you to Oscorp Robotics, where you'll receive the latest in prosthetics. No charge.
This isn't about safety infractions, is it?
I'm trying to help you, Otto. You're free to continue your work in a secure environment.
At Oscorp.
You always were the smartest guy in the room.
You haven't changed a bit.
Neither of you. Hey, Peter. Harry will be coming back from Europe early next year. Maybe the two of you can start that business you always talked about. This is opportunity knocking.
Easy. They didn't take everything. Maybe we could start over.
Peter. There's no we. Without the grant from the city, I can no longer pay you. I need some time to think. If I were you, I'd look for a new job.
Wish I could do something to help Doc. Maybe call Harry. Ask him to talk to his dad. No. Norman never listens to Harry. Even tried to kill funding for his research stations. Hey, one of those stations is nearby. Should see how they're doing while Harry's in Europe. Must be some way to help Doc. I'll think of something. Harry left me a message about these before he left for you.
Pete, hey, I need a favor. My mom's pet project was research stations that could benefit the public. Now, I launched them, but now that I'm away, Oscorp's gonna shut them down unless they prove their value. I was hoping you could watch them. I left details in each one. Thanks, man. As long as they're here, it's like a part of my mom is too.
Well, it's not gonna pay the bills, but it sounds like it means a lot to him. I'll do what I can to help.
Araştırmasınız, araştırmasını sunmak.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. The particles are concentrating in trouble spots. Like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source.
Buraları çevirmemişler. Ne yapacağız bu durumda? Bir tanesi şurada. Bir de kanka ne yapacağım ben bunları? Kirleticileri toplayın diyor. Oğlum kirletici yok ki. Tepemde bir tane var. Ben nasıl toplayayım ben?
Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. Gotcha. I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway.
Şurada bir tane daha var. 5.
Got it. Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. I must be freaking these people out. What else is new? Huh. The toxin's coming from 2 types of cars and a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Perfect. Great light on that one.
Okay. She's good.
Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day.
Güzel.
Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Yes.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's creepy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.
Şunu yapalım demişken. Şurada bir fotoğrafımız var.
We've got a 10-10 narcotics still in progress. Need a local unit on scene. Please proceed to Hell's Back.
Magnifique.
Peter, I've been looking into the demons. Sounds like they've quietly established a power base in the vacuum left by Fisk.
A vacuum I created by putting Fisk away. Jameson was right. The demons are my fault.
What were you supposed to do? Let Fisk keep godfathering? Are you okay? You sound even mopier than usual.
I think I might have just lost my job. The city, Norman actually, pulled our funding.
Oh, Pete. I'm sorry. If Harry were here, he could talk some sense into his dad. You'll find another source. Your work's too important.
Thanks, MJ. Talk to you soon.
Sonunda salaklık düşünmek
Sleep it off.
Spider-Man!
Ne kadar? Hatta küre. Aferin sana. Şöyle bölümü tamamdır. Suyu fazla. Mesela kullanılan. Öyle. Yeter ama.
Knocking the ever-loving stuffing out of dealers is my anti-drug. Cops are coming. I've been on worse terms with them, but why take chances?
Şurada her evin bir şey var. Neymiş bu?
Hey, Pete. This lab monitors the health of marine life. And we've got a bunch of medicine on site if you need it. But the effects these diseases have, they are not something any living creature should go through.
Looks like there's a bacterial infection in the fish. I better take care of it before the food supply's contaminated. I found an antibacterial spray in the lab that should heal the fish. I just need to spray it over the water. And fast, before people start getting sick.
Oh.
First step, get to the docks.
Sudan alınıyor. Nasıl yazacağım o burada?
Just call me your friendly neighborhood garbage man. These barrels are smarter than some of the guys I usually fight.
Görüyormuşuz. Bunlarda yapamadım da. İki tane kaldı.
Now that it's clear, this is a perfect spot to spray.
Yes. Aşağıda atmak için koyuyoruz. Olur.
If I spread it evenly, the water currents will take it far and wide. Gotta cover a wide area.
Bir tane kaldı.
The fish will spread it to other fish, which is good. There's not much for me to swing from further out. Based on the water currents, there's another area I need to hit.
Çanta nerede lan? Suyun içinden ya. Ha, şurada gördüm. Evet.
With this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last.
Şunu bitirelim.
More barrels. Definitely the source of the bacteria. I'll get rid of them. Great thing about barrels, they don't shoot at me. The downside is, I don't think these barrels appreciate my whips. All clear to spray.
Tamam dur artık hadi.
Come on, fishy fishies. This is good for you.
Bitir. Bitir.
This is why I never had an aquarium. I bet someone called this into Jameson as Spider-Man. Water polluter. Okay, time to find a spot to scan my finny friends and make sure they're cured. Oh, clean. Well, by the standards of the docks. We stopped an outbreak before it started. It'll be tough for Oscorp to argue this station isn't pulling its weight.
Güzel.
Some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving.
Eşyalar var.
An assault. I better step in. You want to fight? It's your lucky day. I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit people.
Thank you. You were gonna kill me.
Tamam burası da bölüm sonu.